Hello, it's been a while, and I know that I may have made a rickroll in the last video, but this time is legit. And I'm not doing it on JavaScript as my main. It's usually my main coding language. This is the first one that I started with, but lately I've been working on Python, so might as well work on that for now. It's also the easiest one. And as you can see, I have two pages, or oh, that's for later. Two tabs. One of them is you're going to store your GPT token, which you can get from OpenAI, or more directly platform.openai.com account API keys. I'm going to put this to on the description. Now for the main part, what we're gonna do is we're going to import the OpenAI library. And if for some reason you don't have it, you can just go to new terminal, pip install OpenAI, and for me it's going to just say that it's already satisfied as I already have it, but for you it's just going to install the thing. Now for the token that you're going to put in here, you have to keep it inside the quotation marks. What we're gonna do is we're going to from keys import we're going to import our GPT token, and then we're going to initialize it. OpenAI .api key, and we import our GPT token. Now we're going to define the chat. Now keep in mind that this one is going to be so you can use it in your terminal. This is not like a regular Discord bot or anything like that. This is just the simplest GPT bot that you can make on Python that you can interact with on the terminal. Now let's keep going. Now while true, it will be like as long as the information is true, we're going to define the message as input. Now here is where we're going to say like, hey, who is talking, or what are you talking, or what are you saying, or what do you want to say to the bot. So user, oh, there we go. Now let's make the response is equal to OpenAI dot chat, we call it chat completion function, create. Now here's where we're actually going to describe or build how the response is going to be made. So first of all, we're going to call the model. So the one that is currently active, or the newest one, will be GPT-4. So that is the one that I'm going to be using, GPT-4. Then how the messages is going to be working. So messages, and here's something that I don't see it being described or being defined like really clear. So here's where the role is going to be. The first you're going to do is add the system. Then is going to be the content, or how the role system is going to be interacted. And here is where you define the personality of your bot. So for example, here I'm going to add, you are helpful bot. That will be, and make sure that the dot at the end. Now here, and we're going to add another one, which will be us, or our role. So role user and then the content. Here's where we're going to put it, the message as the content of the interaction. And the chat completion is ready. So let's keep going. Now the response. The response, the score, message is equal to response, which will be this right here. And now we go for the choices. This is to ensure that the terminal is able to like add what it's saying. Message and content. Now limit. We're going to add the limit of response. Limit response. Message. Space and dot join. Response message. Dot split, which will be splitting the space in between. And we have here 25. That will be the limit that it has. Now we print it to the terminal. Hello, Coach Shadow here from editing. So on this part, I neglected to completely explain what was going on here, as I thought like it may take some time. So if you want to skip this explanation, which I'm going to get technical on, you can just skip to the timestamp you're seeing on your screen right now. All right, you still here? All right, let's start with the first part. So here in response choices, it gets the value associated with the choices in the dictionary, with the key choices. 0 and the key 0, then takes the first element from the list returned by response choices. And then now that we're in the message, we're inside the first choice and we're getting the value associated with a key message in the dictionary. And finally, on content, we're finally inside the message and we're getting the value associated with a key content in the dictionary. And then this value is stored in the response message variable. And now for this one. The line here in response.messages.split is splitting the string stored in the response message into a list of words. The default separator for dot split is a space, which means that it divides the string every time it sees a space. Let's say, for example, it says hello, how are you? What dot split does is practically like every time it sees this, it will, or as an empty space, it will separate it to create a list. Now and then the column 25, we're slicing the list of words to take only the first 25. So practically, if it reaches 25 words, it will get cut off. You will see this later on the video. And finally, this section right here, empty space dot join, we're joining the sliced list back into a single string with a space between each word. This new shorter message is stored in the limited response message variable. So practically, this is only to limit how many words it can actually say. You can try modifying this later on, like just by changing here. I believe, if I remember correctly, was tokens equal. Oh, not here. Tokens or token equal, and then you could set it up like, for example, 500. I believe that was the variable, but you can you can ignore that. I may put it out like later on while editing. I probably already did while I say this. Anyways, that is the end of technical code shadow, so let's keep going. Print, we put in GPT or whatever name you want to put in. I'm going to leave it as GPT-4. And then I'm going to be adding now the limited response. Now that part of that is ready now. Now we call the function chat. There you go. Now I'm going to make a little pause so I can actually add my own token here, so you can see how it works. Alright, there we go. I have added my key. Now I can no longer switch to this one, so I'm going to close it. I cannot switch to that one as it has one of my personal tokens. But now we just put in Python and we run our script. So now it's active. User, like, hello there. Hello. Now, and it responds, hello, how can I assist you today? Let's ask, like, what is the quote of today? The only way to do great work is to love what you do, by Steve Jobs. And yeah, that is an actual legit OpenAI chatbot. Is not directly like a complete from the ground AI. This is literally just a small chatbot that you can do, that you can just have it on your terminal. I may make a video about how to make it as a Discord bot, as I already have one on my Discord server, which I also will leave a link on the description. Yeah, that'll be all. And thank you so much for watching, and let's see if GPT-4 can close in the video. Let's see if it closes it for me. It cannot directly control. Okay. Yeah, it assumed that I was trying to ask it to completely shut down the video. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.